And today we are taking up individual and group personal accident insurance. Individual and group personal accident insurance. See, before we proceed in the personal accident insurance presentation, I give you a latest update of the market. See, around 1,80,000 people died in road accidents in India during the year 2024. 1,80,000 people died in road accident alone, out of whom there were 30,000 people who died while riding two-wheelers without wearing a helmet. Very surprising figure it is. Second one, India records the highest number of road accident fatalities. Fatalities means death, road accident death. Globally, with a reported road death rate of 250 per 10,000 kilometers. Means in 10,000 kilometers you will find 250 deaths. Higher than the rates in the United States, that is 57, China 119, that is much more crowded than India, Australia only 11, and 66% of those who died on road accidents in the country were in the age group of 18 to 34. Just imagine, young generation of India is dying in road accidents every year. 1,80,000 people every year. So in 2023, India witnessed a rise in road accidents and fatalities with nearly 1.73 lakh deaths and approximately 4.63 lakh injuries. This translates to an average of 474 deaths daily, or one life lost every 3 minutes. So according to the World Bank data, India ranked first among the top 20 countries for road accidents. Why these road accidents are there? Infrastructural deficits, pathetic conditions of roads and even vehicles, poor visibility, poor road designs, including quality of material and construction. Except few metro cities and big cities, capital cities, if you go to the interiors of the country, you will find very pathetic condition of roads is there. Negligence and risk, over speeding, driving under the influence of alcohol or drugs, then distraction, talking over mobile phones while driving. It has become a major cause of road accidents. Then overloading, and weak vehicle safety standards in India, and the lack of awareness regarding the importance of safety features like airbags, anti-lock braking systems, etc. These are the major reasons of road accidents in India. But we are not concerned with road accidents only. We are concerned with personal accidents. So our policy is designed to cover the personal accident risk, to cover individual persons against accidental death and disablement, like permanent disablement, partial disablement, temporary disablement from all accidental bodily injury. And this policy is also designed with the optional rider covers. 5 major optional rider covers are there, which are popular. Hospital confinement allowance, accidental hospitalization cover, medical expenses reimbursement, modification of accommodation and vehicles, and terrorism. So this is all available with us under the personal accident category. But the question is, who could be insured? This policy can be offered to individuals and family members. And here the family means self, spouse, dependent children, and dependent parents. So this policy could cover those individuals with minimum age of 1 year and maximum 70 years. Only for the comprehensive policy the minimum age is 21, otherwise it starts from 1. This policy is available with us in 3 different terms: 1 year, 2 years and 3 years. And this is all optional as per the choice of the customer or insured. He can choose maybe for 1 year or maybe for 3 years as per his choice, as per his capacity, as per his affordability, as per his requirement. Then the level of sum insured. Every company is keeping a bar on the personal accident policies for the highest sum insured. The maximum sum insured the insured can opt will be 120 times of his or her monthly income. Here the word we use is monthly income, not the monthly salary. Because any kind or every kind of person can take the personal accident policy. He is employed, he is a professional, he is a businessman, he is a shopkeeper, whoever it is. But the maximum sum insured will not be more than 120 times of the monthly income. So this is a restriction for the sum insured. There is no restriction on the policy terms. Insured can choose for 1 year, 2 years and 3 years. The policy is developed in a very systematic manner. It is designed in a very systematic manner. We have got 4 plans: type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4. These 4 plans are categorized according to the risk coverage. Lower the categories of risk are covered, lower is the premium. Higher the risk of categories are covered, higher is the premium. So type 1 is only a basic plan, type 2 is basic plus plan, type 3 advanced plan, and type 4 is comprehensive plan. These 4 plans are very systematic and you don't need to remember them. If you understand them, that will work for you. And in all these 4 plans, the customer has the option to select add-on covers. We have got 5 add-ons. This is the choice of the customer to select any of them or all of them. They are all optional, but they are all available on additional premium. Voluntary, but at additional cost. And these are hospital confinement allowance, accidental hospitalization cover, medical expenses reimbursement, and modification of accommodation and vehicle. And last one is terrorism. Now see how the plans are developed. The first one is basic plan. This covers only one risk, one category of risk, and 2 category of benefits. These 2 category of benefits are common in all the 4 plans. They will remain as it is. Only the risk categories will change. So basic plan covers only one risk category, that is called as accidental death. Two benefits which are common in all the four plans are transportation of mortal remains and children's education. So this is simple basic plan. Since this is covering only one risk, the PM would be lower for this. Next one is basic plus plan. This is a little higher one because this is covering two categories of risk: accidental death and permanent total disability. So here basic plans has the two categories of risk plus two benefits which are common to all the four plans. Now plan 3 is advanced plan. What is advanced in this category? This is covering three risk categories: accidental death, which is common to all; permanent total disablement, which is not covered in basic plan; and then permanent total partial disability, which is not covered in basic plan and basic plus plan. So these three risk categories are there. Then two benefits which are common to all plans. So this is third advanced plan. Fourth one and the biggest one is comprehensive plan. What is special about it? This covers four risk categories. First, accidental death, which is common to all; permanent total disability, which is not part of basic plan; permanent partial disability, which is not part of basic plus and basic plan; and temporary total disability, which is not covered in earlier three plans. Two benefits are common. That means these policies are designed in such a manner where basic plan will cover only one risk category plus two benefits. Basic plus plan will cover two risk categories plus two benefits. Advanced plan will cover three risk categories plus two benefits. And comprehensive plan will cover four risk categories plus two benefits. Means two benefits are common to all the four plans, but otherwise the plans are according to coverage of risk categories. That means this is easy to remember, it's very simple to understand that every next plan is having one next risk category. Now, what is accidental death? This accidental death is covered under all the four plans. Accidental death means death due to accident. What will happen in such a case? Company will pay 100% of the sum insured without any deduction. Whatever sum insured is selected by the insured for himself, that would be paid to his nominees, because the insured is no more. He died in the accident. So here the most important aspect is, while taking the policy, name of nominee must be there. Otherwise, nobody is going to get the compensation for even for the death, because no insurance company will pay the claim unless the name of nominee is there. Number of persons will come to take the claim, who may be son, wife, parents, relatives, friends. Insurance company don't know them, who they are. Even if they are declaring that I am the son or I am the father or I am the wife, still it makes no difference. Your name is not in the nomination. If you want to prove you are the wife, you have to submit a succession certificate or a certificate from the court of law. Then only the claim can be paid. and that succession certificate is a very tedious process. It may take a couple of years even. So the most complicated part is, while giving an individual PA or group PA, the name of nominee must be there. Especially it is applicable to the accidental death, because the insured is no more and the compensation has to be paid to the dependents only. That dependent, if he is not nominated, then it is very difficult. Then comes permanent total disability. There are 9 categories. If the insured survived in the accident, but he has lost his body parts and doctor certifies that he has the permanent total disability, in that case insurance company will pay 100% sum insured. This permanent total disability is covered in all 3 plans except basic. So these 9 categories are the criteria. Maybe the insured has lost both the eyes, both the hands, both the legs, one hand, one eye, one leg, one eye. Either of these 9, insurance company will pay 100% of the sum insured without any deduction. Then permanent partial disability. Permanent partial disability means part is lost permanently, but partially. Say one eye is lost, or one hand is lost, or one leg is lost. In such case, the doctor will certify the percentage of partial disability, because the body part is lost permanently. But how much disability is there? That will be certified by the doctor only. It may be 5%, it may be 95%. According to the medical terminology, doctor will apply the table where the percentage of disability are shown. And the insurance company has to rely and trust on the certificate issued by the doctor, that how much percentage of permanent partial disability is there. Whatever is the percentage, that much percentage of claim amount will be paid. Then comes temporary total disability. Temporary means on treatment it is recoverable. It is not lost permanently. It is not lost permanently. In such a case, what will happen? The insurance company will pay 1% of capital sum insured per week. Maximum up to rupees 50,000 per week. This is for the calculation. Say suppose the permanent total disability is for 10 weeks. So 1% of the sum insured for 10 weeks will be calculated. That is the way how the insurance company will pay the compensation. And what then additional benefits are there? Additional benefits means one category is left. Permanent total disability, permanent partial disability, and then additional benefits. So 2 additional benefits are there. Transportation of mortal remains and children's education benefit. Transportation of mortal remains, how it is useful? See, personal accident policy is one policy which is providing worldwide cover. This is not restricted to Indian territory. This coverage is wide, worldwide. If I have taken a PA policy, I am in the Paris, I met with an accident and lost my life. So to bring my mortals or the dead body, the company will pay 5,000 rupees or 2% of the sum insured, whichever is lower. So since the coverage of the personal accident policy is worldwide, this plays an important role. Secondly, children's education benefit. under two circumstances: death of the insured or permanent total disability. So 2% of the sum insured maximum for first two children are paid as education benefits. Now coming to the optional riders. The first one is hospital confinement allowance. This is simple. As long as the insured is admitted in the hospital due to accident, the insurance company will pay 1,000 rupees for each completed calendar day. Maximum rupees 30,000 are paid. In case of accidental death, temporary disablement, permanent total disability, permanent partial disability, and even in temporary total disability. So why 30,000? This shows that suppose the person is admitted to the hospital for 25 days. Company will pay 1,000 rupees per day under this add-on cover, hospital confinement allowance. So 25,000 will be paid. But suppose the insured is admitted for 35 days. In that case, 1,000 per day into 35 would not be paid. The maximum limit is 30,000 only. Second one is medical expenses reimbursement. Under this category, 4 options are there. But insured has no right to choose any of them, because insurance company says whichever is lower. They will compare all the 4 options. What 4 options? 40% of the value of the claim, 10% of the capital sum insured, rupees 5 lakh, or the actual amount. When compared to all the 4, whichever is lower will be paid under this medical expenses reimbursement. Third, modification of residential accommodation and vehicle. At times, when a person meets with an accident, he never knows. Hip joints are open or the bones are broken. So the person needs certain kind of help. Maybe he cannot climb the ladders. He cannot use the seats, toilet seats. He cannot drive his vehicle, two-wheeler even. So this thing needs modification. For modification of either thing, house or vehicle, maximum 55,000 rupees are payable under this add-on cover. Fourth, terrorism. So terrorism is a very heinous crime. In the event of terrorism, anything can happen. But this is not called as an accident. So this is an add-on cover. Terrorism may be at the cost of weapons or any thing hazardous to the mankind. So this risk is also covered on additional payment. And the last one is accidental hospitalization cover. This is the vital one. If during the period of insurance, insured person sustains bodily injury resulting from accident during the policy period and is hospitalized because of such accident, then company will pay all the expenses. On the advice of a medical practitioner as an inpatient for 24 hours and more. So whatever expenses are incurred by him on treatment, actual hospitalization expenses or sum insured, whichever is lower, are payable. The limitation is only for the room rent. Room rent is subject to maximum of 1% of the sum insured. Otherwise, there is no restriction. In case the sum insured is less than 2 lakh. So this is the big one. So these 5 add-on covers are there. This is the choice of the insured to select any of them or all of them. Now how the premium rates will apply. 4 things have to be seen: plan selected, sum insured taken, add-on riders, and risk occupancy. This is risk occupancy, and PA cover. Premium is based on the risk occupancy, not age of the person. 3 risk occupancies are there. Risk category 1, there is low risk. Persons who are working on the safe place are coming under this category because the possibility of accident is very low. Like doctors, lawyers, architects, consulting engineer, teachers, bankers, etc. Risk category 2, where a little higher risk is there, means the persons who are working on the field like veterinary doctors, drivers, mechanics, builders. And risk category 3, where the possibility of death is very high, where the nature of job or nature of work is very dangerous. Say jockey, circus personnel, mountaineers, winter sports or skiing, ice hockey players, polo players. Here the risk is very high. So premium is also very high. So how the premium will be applied? 4 plans: basic plan, basic plus plan, advanced plan, and comprehensive. 3 risk categories: normal risk, medium risk, heavy risk. Premium rate start from 0.475 to maximum 2.945. Premium charges per milli, means per thousand. For add-on covers, the premium rate is very low. Hospital confinement 200 rupees per person. Accidental hospitalization cover, table is given. Medical expenses 10% of the premium rate. Premium under selected plan. Modification 15 rupees per person. Terrorism 5% of the rates. But for the biggest one, that is accidental hospitalization cover, the rate is like this. Insured to select the expenses limit. Accidental hospitalization cover. It starts from 10,000 to 5 lakh. And premium is as low as 205 for the risk category 1. And risk category 3 only 400 for 5 lakh. Now you are entitled to get long-term discount. That is 15% for 2 years, 5% for 2 years, and 3 years 10%. Direct discount is 15%. Conditions: the policy will be issued on named basis. Named means insured age, address, nominee name, and relation is compulsory in the proposal form. Blasting, underground mining, and sea-related works are excluded from the coverage. And when you are giving a group personal accident policy, you have to see few important things. First, no need to take terrorism add-on cover. In group personal accident policy, it is inbuilt without cost. But group personal accident policy is not for longer term. This is applicable for 1 year only. If you are giving group personal accident policy to any school, college, university, or for any student institution, the education benefit which is common to all the 4 plans will not be available, because they are all students themselves. And in case of additional members during the policy period, if there is any change in the group policy, maybe people are transferred, people are newly joined, new recruited, or people died. So the number will keep on changing throughout the policy period. This change is possible during the policy period. Just insurer has to give the intimation to the branch office. If additional people joined or more than the people left, then difference amount of premium will be charged. Claim will be settled after producing legal heir certificate if the nomination is not given. Policy is available for worldwide 24/7. GPA is for the similar type of persons. Means groups should not be created for the purpose. It has to be pre-existing. Persons are related to school, IT companies, members of political parties like that. And groups should have minimum 7 members. Suppose in the family only one person is earning, who is taking the policy. So for non-earning members, the coverage is like this. A spouse, 5 lakh can be provided, 50% of the sum insured for the wife and 0.5% of the sum insured for the children. We do not approve proposal having sum insured more than 2 crores individually. Some extra detail is required for that. No income proof is required, but name and detail is required. GPA nominee detail is mandatory. Among the exclusions you will find snake bite, animal bite, drowning or use of pesticides, poisonous substance. In that case, the forensic or visceral report is required. Only on that basis the claim will be settled. But murder is covered. Murder is an accident. So in case of claim, only the nomination is the important document, rest of the documents are formal. So this is all about the PA and Group PA. If you have any doubts, you can ask me now. Any doubts? Okay, please check your mail ID.